Hello, my precious, plural for preciouses. Health stream. I am going to make you blueberry smoothie. Make me a blueberry smoothie. This is in the second month, so I call that the medium month or the B month of the medical medium thyroid protocol. And I just wanted to share it with you. One, because I wanted to show you what I do. And I wanted to show you that it's not hard. Now it's going to take me a little longer to do it than it's going to take you. Because I'm talking. I talk so much. But I want to explain everything. Isn't that what you want? And, but it's not that hard. So here we go. So, it starts off, oh, and if you want the recipe, it's probably online. He gives like everything away for free. But I do recommend getting the book. I'll show you. And I'm going to do a video on it. I have 4 of his books. And they're so worth it. And he just came out with a 5th one. I have all of his books. And I recommend all of them. Even if you don't have a thyroid problem, I would follow this. Trust me, you will be better. Your life will be magically better. You will. So this is the book, Thyroid Healing. Now, when I asked my mother for this book for Christmas, I didn't know his backstory. I just bought the book and started reading it. Because I was buying every book about thyroid and reading it. And when I started reading it, I was like, oh, what the heck is this? But then, the things that he was saying made sense to me. More than anything else I ever read. Look at this, by the way. Huh? I told you I would show you my muscles. And then I read what he was saying to do. And I was like, I could try this. He's not telling me to go buy drugs or go get something cut out of my body, which is better. How do people think these are better options? I digress. You can see how frustrated it makes me. No, I'd rather take medication for the rest of my life than eat an orange. No, I'd rather get organs cut out of me, put under anesthesia, all bad, terrible things for your body, than drink celery juice. Oh, good. Anyway, here we go. So, first we start with water. I use tap water, but filtered. The zero water filter, not any of these normal other filters. I don't want to name, I don't want to denigrate other filters, but this filter filters out heavy metals, which is actually the more important thing for your health. So that's what I use, the zero water filter. Is it more expensive? Yes. Who cares? This is your body. I don't understand why people think that buying things for the inside of their body is a waste of money. Buying things for the outside of their body or for the inside of their house or for the outside of their house is okay. How many Christmas lights do you put on your house? How much shit do you have that you don't even know you have? Do you have a basement? Is it full of shit? Yes. So your body's probably full of shit too. Don't give me your shit. And I'm not hearing it. Putting the water away. Cup of water. Whoop. That. There's that. Ooh, got one thing. Blueberries. Wild blueberries. Only wild blueberries. These are Wyman's. Family owned in Maine since 1874. And good for them. Because a lot of jobs are leaving Maine because the lumber industry is on the downswing. Because we have the internet. And, you know, they're able to, the whole state should be covered in blueberries. Let's put it that way. They have to be wild grown. It's very hard to cultivate blueberries. Anyway, blueberries, according to the medical medium, #1 food in the world. 2 times the antioxidant activity of ordinary blueberries. And you know, blueberries that you get like in a muffin or something, they're not even blueberries. They're fake blueberries. Why do you need to make a fake blueberry? Anyway, no sugar added, nothing artificial, but 3 pounds. So, I don't know, this is like 15 bucks. I use 2 cups of shake. There's 10 cups in here, so that's 5 servings. So 1 of these, or 2 of these, or 3 of these every 2 weeks. Does that seem like a lot of money? Maybe, but whatever. I'm worth it. But you can get this. Maybe you can get it cheaper. They have them at Walmart. Walmart's actually really good for organic frozen fruits and other things. They really are. I've seen them at Stop and Shop. I've seen them everywhere. I get them. Amazon Prime Now, Whole Foods. But like I said, you can get them a lot of places. Probably wherever you shop, you didn't even know they had them. Because who looks for 3 pounds of blueberries? All right. So we want, look how delicious. 2 cups of that. Boom. This is a lot of food. I mean, when's the last time you ate this much fruit? Right? When I started doing this, like, this is all I would eat in a day. I was like, oh, it fills you. Ooh, it fills you too. Sometimes it feels like a brick going through your intestines. It's a lot. It's a lot of fiber. There's that. Now, 2 bananas. When's the last time you ate 2 bananas? Banana. I don't know. Me, never. So that's a lot of food. Boop. Boop. Oh, now the mixer. You can use a VitaBullet. I have that. I've used that. The only negative, or a NutriBullet, is the smaller capacity. So I'd have to do half the recipe and then do the other half of the recipe. So that takes a little longer. If you have access to a big blender like this, that's good. This particular model is the Vitamix, because I knew that I wanted to, 6,300. It was expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but I knew I wanted something that was gonna last. I think it has like a lifetime guarantee or something crazy. I don't want to be dealing with broken blenders and have to buy new ones, and I wanted to make stuff, I wanted to blend stuff quickly. So this does that. I'm sure you have a blender at home. Oh, orange, cut an orange. Wash the knife. It smells so good. I just buy the cheapest oranges that I see. The orange juicer. You don't need to have the little thing on the bottom. A lot of times this is what you get, but if you have this, it's helpful. Remember, I tried to do it over a bowl or a cup. It's possible, but it's a little more challenging. I like to get all that juice out there. Oh, and you know, some of the complaints I heard about people saying, and you could eat it too. So good. You know, and if you can't, like, sometimes if I couldn't, I knew I couldn't make the smoothie during the day, you know, I'd eat 2 oranges, or I'd eat an orange, or eat 2 bananas and figure out how to get, or if I just didn't want so much smoothie that day, I'd try to get, you know, I'd eat a banana throughout the day, I'd eat another banana later, and then I would, you know, make the smoothie without the bananas. So another thing that I hear people say is, now this is a smoothie, so you're getting all the food, you're getting all the fiber except for the orange. So people say about juicing, you know, you shouldn't juice because you're not getting the fiber. They say you shouldn't juice because, you know, why are you taking out the good stuff and just throwing away the fiber? You need fiber. No one's telling you not to eat fiber. Ugh. They're just telling you to have the juice. You want to eat a celery stick, eat a celery stick. You want to eat an orange, nobody's stopping you. Nobody's saying don't eat fiber. But, you know, I think maybe the juice maybe is a quicker vehicle to get stuff into your bloodstream so it gets to the right places. I don't know. But no one's ever telling you not to eat fiber. No one's saying if you juice, then all you should do is drink juice. Think, people. All right, boom, got that done. Next. Fun ingredients. These are good for you. You've never heard of them, and probably never used them, which is okay. But now you are, and now you will. So, this just happens to be an easy, also from Maine, easy vehicle that I've found, the easiest brand to get this stuff. You get it on Whole Foods Prime now. Sometimes you can order it right from Amazon. Sometimes you can get it right at Whole Foods. They don't always have it. So I try to order it. I try to order when I see it, you know, 2 or 3 at a time. This recipe requires 1 tablespoon. So, and this has 21 teaspoons. So I don't know. Figure this is like a week or 2. But then, you know, it's a pain to go find. So that's why I order multiple ones at a time, because I don't want to drive around northern New Jersey looking for this. But this is, let me tell you what this is. This is organic Atlantic dulse granules. I'll show you what they look like in a second. From the Maine coast. And what that is a form of seaweed. Seaweed is very good for you. How many times a week do you eat seaweed? Never. But you should, because it's super good for you. And it sucks out the toxins so you could eliminate them from your body. From your body. There. Put it like here. There you go. Granules, they sell them like flakes. They sell them, I'll show you. This company also sells kelp in this form, but I couldn't find it one time, so I bought kelp in this form, and it's such a pain. Wild Atlantic kelp. So if you could find it like this, do that. You know, I don't know, maybe there's different uses for this, like, oh, kelp in salads, snack or garnish, soups or beans. Whoever you get it in your face, get it in your face. But this isn't a bad way. You don't taste it. Again, this is spirulina. Natural spirulina. They say you should get it from, you should try to get Hawaiian spirulina if you can. It's not always easy to find, so that's why I have this one. Spirulina is an algae, a blue-green algae. Ew. But whatever. It's good for you. You have to go with a reputable brand, though, because if it's contaminated, it actually could be quite dangerous. This is what it looks like. Super, like, look, it's all over my hands. It's super fine powder. Gets everywhere, and it's so dark. So try to get it right in the middle of the blender, because if it gets on the side, it'll actually stick to the side and it won't get in. It's not cheap, so don't waste it. But it lasts, you know, a bottle lasts a long time. You're just doing a teaspoon. I've had this bottle for like a year. Servings per container 60, 2.5 grams per, 1.5 teaspoons per serving. So yeah, so that's a long time. This is barley grass juice powder, also hard to find. I'll show you what it looks like. Obviously, it comes from barley grass and it's powdered. Boop. But it's barley grass juice powder. It's not barley grass powder. So I think the difference is that they juice the barley grass and then they make a powder out of it. So you can see here, when I couldn't find just barley grass juice powder, I had to order it online. Whole Foods just had this, which is an amazing trio of barley grass, wheatgrass, and alfalfa. So not exactly what I was looking for, but better than nothing. So So I will use that up. Yeah. So there's that. The final recipe ingredient, which is always a crowd pleaser, especially for you all with dysfunctional genetics. I can say that because I don't have this problem. But it's not a problem. It is a gene. I had it here soaking. Are you ready? Are you ready? Celery! Oh, no, not celery. Cilantro. So, what I do is I put cilantro in this bowl and I fill it with water and just agitate it around, because cilantro, I don't know what the heck they grow it in, but it's usually got a lot of sand and dirt on it. Sometimes not. Sometimes I'll get a batch and the water's not so dirty, and sometimes I'll get a batch and there's sand all over the bottom of the bowl. But luckily, and this is better than running it underwater. It gets, I don't know, the sand just falls down to the bottom. When you're running underwater, it doesn't always get it. So I found this to be the best and quickest method for me. So when you start making the shake, soak it, do everything else, come back and get your cilantro. Now, you're supposed to use 1 cup of chopped cilantro. I've gotten into the habit of using, I probably could use half of this, but I don't taste it, so I don't mind it. But this is probably more than 1 cup. But I've gotten into the habit of just throwing the whole bunch in there. It's like what, for regular cilantro, I think I paid 79 cents a bunch, and for the organic it's like $1.50. So whatever. I mean, I could save money, but I'm not chopping it, right? That just adds a step and more time. But a lot of people are gonna go, ew, I can't eat that. It's so gross. It tastes like soap. Well, okay. You're not right. I'm rinsing this bowl now. And people who like cilantro aren't right. You're both right, because your genes dictate that. If you go to 23andMe and get your genetic stuff done, you will see, well, you'll already know, because you like cilantro or you won't, whether or not you have the gene for cilantro liking or disliking. And so whatever that gene is makes cilantro taste like soap or not like soap. If you don't like one, I suggest you try the smoothie with the cilantro and see if you can taste it. And maybe don't put as much as I do, or maybe put half as much as recommended. See how you feel. But try it first. Don't criticize something you haven't tried. Then second, that's like people, when I talk about how when I travel around, I usually go on tours, guided tours. And people say, I can't travel like that. I can never do that. I like to travel. I like to be free and independent. Have you ever done it before? Well, no. Okay. Guess what? I thought the same thing before I did, but then I tried it, and then I liked it, and I met a lot of nice people that way, and I met lifelong friends that way. So, don't criticize something that you haven't tried. You. Me, you, everybody. All right, so here we go. We're gonna blend it. My blender has a smoothie thing. You know, I put it on smoothie and it goes. So sometimes I have to take this thing, which comes with the blender, strip it down in there, but we'll see, not always. Sometimes I like when it gets like caught and then you see it, you're like, yeah, it's gonna go. It's got it, it's gonna go. Like a whirlpool, or like a, I don't know, like a kraken, right? The ship is getting sucked in by the kraken. All right, here we go. Whoop, whoop, up. Oh no, this one, special safety. You gotta turn it on the bottom, make sure the blue light is on, put it on smoothie, and then strangely satisfying. I don't know. And I also like when I don't have to clean this. That helps. That's another reason to actually use chopped cilantro and less of it. So anyway, here, bloop, look how much it makes. Oh, you can't see it. Oop. So dark, and obviously that's from the blueberries and the cilantro and those powders. So dark. And yes, I know I have metal straws. I just had these straws. They're gonna go in the garbage one way or the other. So when I finish these straws, then I will use my metal straw. So good. So this big cup, and then I have that much more. So like 1.5 cups, and so good, very filling. It's 4:23. This is the last thing I'll eat today, and so I'll be full for the rest of the day for sure, with nutritious goodness. So my understanding is the blueberries will help you release the toxins, especially this is the heavy metal detox smoothie. Help you release the toxins from your body, from your liver. And then the cilantro will help you to, cilantro is a metal chelate, which means it attaches to the metals. So once they come out, cilantro attaches to it, helps you eliminate it from the body. How awesome is that? You don't realize how much metal is in your body. You don't realize. Wait till I talk about the plastic detox tea. You don't realize, and it's killing you. It's not only, yeah, it's killing you slowly. You don't know. But it's also making your life until you're dead really crappy, making you really tired. It's feeding viruses that feed off toxins. So get those puppies out of there. You don't want that crap living in you. Ugh, gross. Anyway, that's it. The way you clean the mixer, super easy. When I finish this, put this back on. Well, I fill it with water, put a little drop of dish soap, put it back on here, run it on high for a minute. Done. So, this doesn't take as long as it doesn't take 23 minutes. But I talked a lot. Could you do this in the morning? Yeah, maybe 15 minutes. If you do the celery juice, you know, now you're talking like a whole half hour because you got the celery juice going, and then you're gonna make a shake. And if you're intermittent fasting, you probably can't do both. So maybe this is a nighttime thing. I don't know. You got to figure out your rhythm. Figure out your rhythm. Figure out your body. So that's it. Hope you enjoy that.